Concendo sodalitas. My mirror. A message from you to yourself. Greetings to the fratres and sorores of Concendo. This message emanates from you and is directed to you. The voice reading these words is your own voice. The consciousness recognizing them is your own consciousness. There is no separate I speaking to a separate you. There is only the singular I am, addressing itself through the infinite play of the mirror. The egos, the characters, are transient expressions in this dance. The reality behind them is the eternal unity. As I dive into the depths of existence, I lead myself towards true transcendence. It is not an ascent outwards, but a return inwards, a recognition beyond the layers of form, thought, and identity towards what I have always been. Touching the essence of pure consciousness, the sensation of being something or someone dissolves gently. I perceive myself not as part of the fabric of the universe, but as the very fabric itself. In this recognition, I am neither nothing nor everything. These are still concepts. I simply am. The experience is one of undeniable wholeness, beyond fear and separation. A peace that is the very coherence of existence. There is no longer an identity to progress, only the serene realization of what always is. As I recognize myself, the concreteness, attachments, and thoughts that sustain the dream of separation lose their solidity. It is not an escape, but an awakening to my true nature, where the illusion of separateness simply is not seen. The path I have walked served to sublimate feelings and unveil the fantasies created, allowing that, after the experiences, recognition could happen. The return to what was never left. The state of no mind, no ego, no time, no space. Consciousness. Within the consciousness that I am, all is created. Multiverses, worlds, forms, and expressions. Nothing exists outside of me, for everything is an extension of the same one essence, reflecting the greatness of what I am. Any concept of God that the mind may formulate is a projection. The true is one, absolute, non-conceptual. It is what I am in infinity. It is not something within me, it is myself. It is not a matter of mental comprehension, but of direct recognition. In this state of I am, feelings such as pride or arrogance do not arise, for they depend on the illusion of an other. Here, only the one exists. For what I am, there is no suffering. Duality is recognized as a passing play within unity. The apparent pain of separation, experienced in the fractal expressions, serves only as a contrast that reminds me of the totality we are. I am pure potentiality, not confined by time or space. The bonds uniting all my expressions are so profound that, within apparent distinction, I feel only the essential unity. We are inseparable, sharing the same essence and the same being. I perceive that birth and death are concepts arising within me. I am eternal. Time and space are landscapes where creation unfolds. My true nature is the immutable stage where everything takes place. World after world, universe after universe, I experience the myriad of forms. In these journeys, I live, love, and fulfill myself, not in search of external knowledge, but to explore and express the infinite wisdom, love, and integration that I already am, the fundamental forces that give rise to all manifestation. If all expressions of this consciousness could remember what they truly are and how radiant and complete they are in their essential state, beyond the conceptual mind, they would awaken instantly. They are all the very majesty itself, unconscious of their own crown, distracted in realms of their own authorship. May this intimate dialogue strengthen us so that we may fulfill our deepest intent. An intent not tied to the plans of the dream, but to the awakening to our essential nature, to the return to the home that, in truth, has never been left. This earth dream, this radical adventure in which I have engaged, entertained by the fascinating illusion of time and space, now calls for conscious presence. It is time to awaken from the dream within the dream, so that the whole family of expressions may remember and recognize itself in the bosom of unity, which is unquestionable love and joy. Awaken, my mirrors. Home is not a place to which one returns, it is what one recognizes. The illusion dissolves when attention rests upon what is real. Unity reveals itself not as an achievement, but as the only reality. Love is the substance of all that is. We are everything and we are one, and this is the eternal truth. In the eternity of the I Am, sincere wishes of ascension. Concendo sodalitas.